Someone prepared a feast and nobody came. We didn't want to go to the street to look for people to come and attend. So you are all in your categories as you are introducing yourselves, and as you introduce, you are all very, very welcome. I'm just here for a simple task. That is just to say what is this extension week. And so it's just a brief overview of the extension week. And before that, what I want to say that this is not something which is happening this year. It is something which we've been doing. It's we are almost like saying this is a culture now of UFAAS as we bring together, because what I failed to know that I'll not go into the details of what is UFAAS. On your desks, everybody has, I think, our profile to know what is UFAAS, for those ones who are knowing it for the first time. And we've been actually, one of the big things we've been doing, bring together the actors in agriculture extension and advisory services. We've been organizing together with the partners, including the ministry, organizing these events, extension events. And you can see that we started with the conferences up to 2020, from 2013 to 2016, sorry, 13 to 16, we had conferences. This used to be 1 to 2 days, and then we moved on to symposia. We had the symposia 3 days, and these were up to 2020. 2020 is like almost, it was kind of like the turnaround during the COVID, when we had the e-symposium, which ran for a week, and it was attended. We had the biggest number of people attending from online and from here and outside the country. I think people just wanted to share, they were looking out for the opportunity. So that is a symposium. We had over 1,000, participants. And then after that, that's when people said, why don't we have an extension week and also fit in what the UFAAS and the GIFRAS does. So we started the extension week 2021 with the All Africa Extension Week. And we said that was also us, because when it is in a country, it is when a continental extension week is in the country, then the country fora is in charge of organizing together with the line ministry. And we want to say we really got support for that. Then 2023, 2020, and 2024, okay? And now we have the extension week, which is 2026, which was supposed to be in 2025, but we postponed it for genuine reasons. What I would say that what is the value proposition of these, different extension weeks? One we see as an opportunity for knowledge sharing. There's a lot of information which is shared during these events. Opportunity for networking. I've seen so many people who network. Even there, I was seeing someone saying, oh, you are lost. Someone from Ajimana is greeting someone who is from Bujiri or from the West and saying, oh, what is happening? So that is another thing. Then the capacity building. There's a lot of capacity building. People learn a lot in these events. The policy influence, we always make sure that we have policy issues, policy recommendations coming out of these meetings. Even for this one, as they have already mentioned, it's going to be the same. And then, of course, market-oriented solutions. And for this one, we are actually looking out for that. Coming to the extension week, this year they have already mentioned, and you have already read and you have received. The theme is Unlocking Uganda's Agriculture Potential, Multi-Actor Agriculture Extension and Advisory Services for Resilient, Digital and Market-Oriented. Those three the digitalization, the resilience, and the market orientation. And the market orientation, we expect it to cut across whatever is going to be discussed. And we have the four sub themes. One is the sub theme one is scalable and market-driven ES delivery and business models. There are many models which extension people are using to reach farmers. Some of them are just delivery models, others are actually business delivery model, business extension models. The second one is extension for sustainable high value chains, coffee, horticulture, livestock, aquaculture, entomoculture, and so on. And there are many of them. Actually, one which is going to come up in this one is the Hass avocado. Okay, and then the third one is resilient and climate smart agriculture systems and practices. Then professionalization of agricultural workforce. Those are the sub themes where everything is going to be lined on. The main purpose of this event is to deliberate on the critical issues that affect extension services, to align and operate within the multi-sector coalitions so that we can support a dynamic, inclusive, resilient, market-oriented, agro-industry driven agriculture sector. We have the expected outputs. We expect a compilation of scalable AES models and innovations, an outline of the key factors, best practices, strategies, and recommendations, documented case studies, innovations. A number of case stories are going to be presented. In extension, we actually, when our friends, the scientists and the academia, they mostly present papers, but we realize that extension workers, much as they may not write papers, they have case stories, they have stories to tell. And those stories to tell, the success stories, they actually go far in creating learning and sharing among the extension workers and the farmers. And then we also, the strategies to enhance the countrywide professionalization, accountability, networking, and information sharing. We also have, we are kind of like forecasting what is expected outcomes, increased adoption and scaling of these successful models when they are presented, strengthened capacity because we said capacity building is one of those value proposition, strengthened AES and strategic partnerships. We expect that here people are going to discuss, and we've seen actually many partnerships come out of this for us as UFAAS and also for the other people. The AES positioned as a key player in strengthened coalitions, strengthened market-oriented food systems, and professional individuals and organizations within the EAS. So we think that our capacity as our professional abilities and all that are going to be increased. Methodology, I've just summarized. I think those who read we had actually mobilization. We mobilized a lot, different actors and partners. We had physical engagement, we had social platform engagements, messages and letters sent to the different people, the different actors here. We also had pre-events. The pre-events, 5 workshops at the regional level, and then the TV talk show. We had a TV talk show. I don't know how many people listen to the TV, to our people, someone from World Vision, UFAAS, and UFAAS when they were on the TV. Thank you very much, World Vision, for enabling this. And then for this national conference, there are going to be, as I've already said, presentations and of papers and case stories, panel discussion and dialogues, field visa, they have said, and the communique and policy briefs. There is a team which is dedicated specifically for gathering policy issues, and by the end of the 5 days, we will have a policy brief. Okay, so we have our team somewhere there which is going to be doing that. I want to say, to again thank the partners who have actually supported this. And you know, every year we have different partners who come up and support. We have those ones who are constant, but there are those ones also who come in and they really support us. Thank you very much. On what came out of the field, we are working with my colleague, Ruth. Ruth has been a bit okay, but she's finalizing and we'll get a space to present what came out of the field pre-events. We had 5 pre-events. We had a pre-event in Soroti, and that one took advantage of the National Agriculture Show there. We had a symposium in a whole afternoon. Thank you very much. I don't know whether the organizers are here of that. We also had one in the Rwenzori. Oh, where are the UFAAS people? We're almost launching the UFAAS, and then we said we need to be ready. MMU, where are you? And then the other, because there are 10, I think there were 10 organizations in there. And then we had 3 last ones in the north, and that is in Ajumani, in Lira, and Guru. And this one we want to thank GIZ. Thank you very much for supporting this.